Hi, I'm Annie Richardson with True Crime Diaries. I wanted to take just a minute and kind of tell you about our website and welcome you very much to our um, email list. Let me tell you a little bit about our email list. I'm not going to spam you. You're not going to get just thousands of emails from me and wanting you to buy stuff. That's just not our style here at True Crime Diaries. You might get one, maybe two emails from me a week occasionally, more than likely less than that. And usually it's when we have something new to tell you or some special that we might be running that we want you to know about. But for now, just know that you're not going to get tons of email from us. And of course, you can always unsubscribe at any time. We also have True Crime and Woo, which is another part of our website. Make sure you go check that out as well. It's kind of a new thing we're doing with the true crime. But let me tell you why I started True Crime Diaries in the first place. I've always been an avid true crime reader and love reading and delving into the cases and understanding the forensics and, all of the things, right? But I found out and I've decided that we do an awful lot of lip service to the defendants, right? To the bad guys or girls. We're always talking about them and their bad situation at their homes and all of the things that made them do what they did, which I don't agree with. So I decided I wanted to tell the story just a little bit differently. Let's tell it more about the victims than the defendant. Let's, try to bring some peace and some understanding and some sympathy for those victims instead of being all about the bad guy. So I try to tell my true crime stories just that way, with the victims in mind, and sometimes their families. Sometimes their families don't deserve any sympathy, but most of the time they do. And that's the goal and the motive behind our true crime stories. Now, in our website, you're going to find true crime stories, of course. They're going to be lengthy, and sometimes I do a video, and sometimes I don't. But I'm very excited to tell you that by the end of December, we're going to have a podcast. And that's going to be very exciting. And we may even have a Zoom call or two that we can all get on and chat about a particular case. One other thing I wanted to tell you about, I don't necessarily talk about all the famous cases or the famous cases that are going on right now. Everybody knows about Lori Vallow, and that story does need to be told, but it's not going to be told yet. I like to tell you stories about people that you may not have ever heard of or situations that you cannot imagine ever happening. So kind of the oddities, the more interesting cases. I'm not really into the blood and guts aspect of it. I'm more into the story of itself and, the forensics and things like that of it all. So what I wanted to tell you about is you're going to be able to download for free, of course, our one-page case file here in just a minute. And it's kind of cool. It's nothing brilliant, but it's kind of cool. What I use that for is to kind of keep track of a case maybe that I'm interested in. Kind of like my own little private detective thing, right? You can also use that case file if there's a case you want us to follow or you want us to do more research on. Just fill out that case file and shoot it over to us. It'd be great, and we'll look it up and start researching it and get in touch with the police departments and things of that nature and see what we can come up with, okay? So don't forget you can download that for free, of course. There are also some other things that you can download that belong to the cases. There's a timeline or two that you can download for free and just some interesting facts, if you will, that you might want to download and take a look at. We also have a really cool quiz that lets you kind of pretend maybe that you're someone else and see if you're a psychopath or a sociopath. And it will tell you all of the things that go along with that, okay, and all of the traits. So that's several things that we have for you, and I'm very excited to tell you about those. And in the next email, you'll get an email tomorrow, and in the next email, we'll give you more information about that and how to access that site, okay? But for now, just know we welcome you. We're excited to have you. I cannot wait. Maybe, in the future, we may have some Q&As online, some live Q&As or something like that where we can actually discuss some of the cases or some case that is ongoing right now. that we can decide, all kind of get together and talk about. So that's kind of the plan I have for the future, but we're not there yet. And don't forget about True Crime and Woo, which is its own little animal all by itself. So I hope to see you in the groups. One of the groups is down here at the bottom, True Crime and Woo. We also have a group called True Crime Diaries Discussion that is also part of this group. So feel free to join them both. Talk to us. Let us know what you think. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the list. And we will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.